And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. As a woman in ministry in the Baptist church, and particularly the Black Baptist church, there are many opportunities that I don't get to fully realize. The many people in the National Baptist Convention have difficulty putting women in certain positions, but don't have difficulty allowing us to serve and do the work. So I did for 12 years. And when it became clear to me that I needed to move on and away from Calvary in order to realize greater levels of responsibility and answer my call to serve in true pastoral ministry as a senior pastor somewhere, an opportunity presented itself to serve the people of Federated Church in Livingston as their transitional pastor. A transitional pastor is one who helps move the church from crisis to a point of decision, whatever that may be. Whenever you're new to any setting, and particularly one where people have been together for a long time, even though you're part of the family, you're still an outsider. It was challenging to get used to some of the things that were happening here. I attempted to observe and get the lay of the land, but some changes just seemed absolutely necessary. When I attempted to employ some of those things initially, there was a lot of pushback. And so I was asked to leave things just as they were for a little while and go slowly. And I did that for quite some time because I understood it was good for human relations, but it felt like I wasn't accomplishing the things that I was called here to do. I had a meeting with the deacons and asked how they felt things were going. And that question opened up some wonderful answers because people felt like we weren't making as much progress as we should. And I was given a mandate to actually lead the church and take it in the way that I thought it should go. By the grace of God, my tenure time here at the Federated Church has exceeded my expectations. From what I first encountered when I came, which seemed to be a very nice, loving group of people, but who weren't so much concerned about church or the things of God, I'm pleased to see that we've turned the corner. We do now have an interest in Scripture. When we talked about changes that needed to be made as we moved the church forward, the people asked if we could have Bible study. I did a shout on the inside. I believe that it's been a good run, and I'm delighted that we've been able to move from that crisis state where we were very loosey-goosey to somewhat of a more organized worship experience and a decision about continuing to have this facility be a church